Wow. Left this for 10 minutes to go downstairs. And it's actually cleared the contract. Oh, great. Oh, really? What is this? This is ridiculous. This contracts are going absolutely crazy on this. I mean, all that work, and now you're telling me that the tractor's disappeared. I will obviously check in editing. What on earth happened there? Is there a time limit, a day limit on this? I mean, it's just turned to, hey, I've got to wait for that anyway. I don't get it. This is ridiculous. I mean, I've not even got to get rid of the contract. It's gone itself. I don't get it. Is this another thing of contract system that I'm missing? I invested in that contract, not only the time and all the rest of it, but oh my life. Okay then. Okay. Oh, do you know, this is so gutting. All that work we did. Absolutely crazy. Oh, right, okay. I could gladly weep. Almost. Only it's just a game. It is gutting when you spend all that time and then something goes drastically wrong like that. That is unbelievable. Right, let's drop my mowers off. Oh, that's absolutely gutted me. If I remember rightly, you can actually pick that up at the same time as having the mower on. So that's on the trailer hitch, isn't it, which is underneath that. Yeah, I'm not trying to do anything to this land. I'm sick of this land. Just been kicked in the back teeth with this land. If it is my own fault, if it's something I've done. Well, it was a good little learner, but well, perhaps there's a 24-hour time, I'm not sure, but you've got to wait so long anyway for that to actually change to what it has done now, which is typical. Oh well, really absolutely nothing I can do about it now. It's done. Just look at that though, all of that work. This is what I was on about curveballs. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to finish the field. Just literally whisked the contract off. Unless it's to do with one of the extra contract mods. Obviously I didn't renew them, but you don't know, do you? Is it playing around with... This is the trouble when you've got some mods, isn't it, that... second guessing everything now after that. That's gutted me. Right, field 43, let me remind myself where field 43 is. It's got to be... Is that the weird? It is, it's the one we've done quite a bit on there. It's the weird one, isn't it? Now then, might need quite a bit of manual. Oh, let's return that trailer as well now that we invested in. But it didn't... The one good thing about this speeding up time a little bit so that could turn to hay is that our silage should be ready. I'm not going to worry about that now, but oh, I'm still gutted. I hate that. It absolutely guts you when something goes wrong like that. What then is that? Fertilizer, perfect. And we need to... Now then, have I left the fertiliser one? It's the lime one, isn't it? I think. Let's just check while we're... if it's outside I can see it. That could be the lime. Let's go and have a look. That really has gutted me. That's 2 or 3 of those we've had. I'm going to have to check my mods out, because whether that's a play with things, I'd sooner have one contract that works than go for clearing contracts for better ones when it clears the ones that you've actually got. But then again, it could be my understanding of... no, because it's... yeah, you've got to have... it's got to allow the system as allow you time. Let's go and do that. Well, should leave this one time lapse in, and I shall of course be leaving the evidence of our... I won't say our failure, because it really wasn't our failure. We did the work, and we did the lion's share of the work. It was just ready for it. I mean, it's got to dry out, so whatever... I would take a hazard at a guess, it's got to be the extra contracts mod. I would surely... it's got to be something about that. I don't know. I'm going to have to do a bit of digging, I think, onto this and possible conflicts. I know Courseplay doesn't like some things. I'm not blaming Courseplay either, but I'm saying there are certain known things. I'm going to have to do a bit of digging and see what caused that, because that really has gutted me. It's nearly as bad as that other one where the game went wrong. Almost did the same again. But the tractor didn't disappear, it just... the game locked up. I don't know. All day I was thinking on getting this done, and then you get it, well, almost get it done. All I got to do was left it to bale. It had just turned to hay. It didn't even let me finish the windrower. Not completely. I nearly had. I don't know. Hate this. I like to know, I think we all do, on what the problem is, whether it was our fault, whether it was something we did, or... but there's too many variables outside of my thing to actually know. Right. Anyway, this is going to be me time-lapsing this one, and I'm going to shut up and just let it go. Wow, I think you need weeding. Right. Let's clear that. Fertiliser. Force generation. 43. Headland passes. Okay, we'll leave it a ridiculous amount of 10 and see what it does for us. See if it does us some good runs, or whether it does a weird one. It's a funny shaped field. Not bad though. Gonna be a bit of weirdness going around there. Let's try it with less. Let's try it with just 3 and see what we get from doing that. Still going to get a bit of weirdness here because of the way that field goes, but that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? That bit there's a bit weird though. Oh, mind you, this thing doesn't like... it's going to do that funny snaking thing. You know, this is... let's go back to the first. clear contracts, new contracts, fertilizing, sowing. Cotton. Can't do cotton, which is a shame. Oats I can do. Seed. No, we've got our own work to do. Let's get cracking. We've got 18 grand. That's... Oh, ha. Yeah, it won't let me do that. Well, it will actually. Still let me do it. We have got some silage to get shut off. Let's do some of our own work. It's a nice change to actually have some of our own work to do. So let's get cracking. Let's go in a bit. It's a bit far out. Drive on the right hand side of the road. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Try that again. Still smarts of it. The one thing I am going to say is, if that was a figment of our imagination, then the $2,700 of wages are also a figment of our imagination. So I shall whisk that back in, because that's not fair. I don't mind fairness, and I know things go wrong, but the bottom line is we spent 2,700 wages for something that didn't exist. I mean, we also yeah, in fact, yes, the 300, it was slightly more than that. The 300 for the thing, well, 3,000 I should put back in with the F11 tool. Please, by all means, say if you disagree with that decision. But to be honest, that was it going to rain? That looks like rain. Yeah, I truly think that that's the least. I'm not going to do anything and suggest obviously we deserve half of the wages, even though we did well over half of the contract. Not going to say anything like that. I'm not going to do that. Take it on the chin, definitely. But I do think that money that we spent on a contract that did go wrong. Oh, that's so annoying seeing that hay on that field. Oh, so gutted. And I can't understand why the actual contract just disappeared as well. I didn't even get a chance to say failed. I didn't clear the contracts, didn't do anything like that. Literally, just as we were doing the contract, just the contract disappeared. What's that about? I was just reading the Better Contracts mod, and it's supposedly to stop clashes like that. It supposedly flashes the field number, which it does, although it's not that difficult for me to find the field number. Seriously wondering if it is that mod that's doing it, then obviously... Right, let's stick the slot. Now then, what do we need? I'm trying to think the best tractor. Gonna need, yeah, it's gonna be the other one, which is only over there. We need to get the trailer. And we need the milling machine on the front. And our trailer. And then we need to... Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. We need to put the... that's the point. Will it allow me to tip into the... Right, we'll try this, because it's funny. I played on Thornton Farm and I had a rear tip trailer which I tried to drop things into the digester, and it didn't like it. Later on in the Let's Play I had a side tipper and I tried that and it allowed that to tip into the digester, so it's really bizarre how some pieces of equipment it allows and others it doesn't, so we should try, just truthfully speaking. Just grab hold of that. Please don't show me that hay. Right. As if I'm right, I might still. But we've almost, in a way, yeah, we did. We slept twice, didn't we? Because it was night again. Why are you going so slowly? Too much weight for you to cope with? Maybe. It seems awfully slow. And it's not that dragging on the floor, there's plenty of clearance under that. I know one thing we can do, let's lock the drawbar on that at the back. Oh, is anything we'll drop? Yeah, that's done. Whoa. I think it is the... As soon as we can, we must get a more powerful tractor. It's struggles with things. This is a really, truthfully, like, quite beyond... Well, I won't say beyond, because it obviously isn't, because we're doing it, but it's a struggle for it. It's floating a bit. It's still too heavy really for it. Mind you, I suppose with a weight at the back, that weight that's sitting down at the farm, it might actually completely change how difficult this would be. I'm doing my absolute utmost to ignore this field of hay. Because if I noticed it, I might have to make a comment. And it might remind me that I should feel absolutely gutted, and that I did a few minutes ago, and that I am trying to rise above it. This is a figment of my imagination. Huh. Some figment. That's definitely skipping. I don't know if it's the trailer or... I think it's the milling machine, it's a bit heavy for it really. Oh, let's grab some fuel as we're passing. It's definitely a much better place. Wow, that really is struggling. Oh. It doesn't like it when you lock the drawbar. Let's have a look. Oh, 100%. Yay. Okay then. I'm sure this allows you to grab silage. Oh. I'm sure this wagon does silage, I'm sure it does. I'm not sure how good it feels though. I can't recall that I've ever tried. Oh, lovely. It fills up that easily and that nicely. We should get 2 full loads out of this. much we'll earn. Our first bit of income from our own produce. It's a nice feeling. Ooh, it's more than that actually. If it's 85,000 still, we've nearly got a full trailer, so it's almost 3 trailers. Oh, brilliant. I know silage doesn't pay terribly wonderful on hard mode. It really, you have to work absolutely rock solid to get any. Oh, there we go. Let's drop that off. Lock the drawbar. Oh, does not like that. Oh, that's because I'm bashing into that tyre. No, it really doesn't like that when you lock the drawbar. I think it might be easier on a more powerful tractor. Do need to lock it now though. Now then, let's see. Is this a friendly one? Oh, it does not like. I need to lock it as I'm reversing. Let's see if this is a friendly one. Or if it's not. Oh, let's get on the back. Oh, excellent job, Bullet Bill. Excellent job. And capacity is this? Is this a 50,000? Let's turn this up to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Turn this up to 30 times. No, 15 times even. Let's try. That's 1. Oh wow! So it's nearly 2 still. Yes, of all the levelers I've ever tried, that is definitely the best. And I love the Holorastego. That's my usually go-to mod for that type of thing, and that usually have one on the front and one on the back, and that is quite amazing. But that makes that look positively slow by comparison, which it really isn't. Not the most realistic placing of my trailer there. I do apologise. Ah, 50,000. Okay. Stick that up to 30. And let's get this. I think this is the last one. Yeah, it is. Including what I've got in the trailer. This is not quite a full trailer, but nevertheless, not bad. Seem to like that position there, which is really weird. Let's try and re-hook up. In fact, let's drop that for a minute. Let's come at that from another angle. Wow. Turn. Why is it doing that? Come on, turn. Wow, okay. Let's drop that down a little. Come on, you've not struggled like this all the way along, and now I can't turn. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Let's try and drag you. Oh, won't let me turn. Come on. There's more than one kind of weight. Let's try. You'll do nicely as a weight. Right, let's see. With your 5 tons of water in the back, whether this allows me to so I wasn't stuck on a pile of silage, of course. Right, let's drop that now. The front. Oh, let's turn the time down. I would imagine that amount of time that should be fine. Oh, no. To turn. Must be a bad angle for the trailer because I'm certainly in the right place. Just level up. Let's try this again. Such a wide turning circle on this when it's got that on it. Right. I presume if you try to use, you've got to get every last vestige before it would class this as. I don't think I've ever left any chaff in, but now we're going to need this soon for doing the grass, aren't we? Whoa, that is heavy. Okay. Let's try that. Let's lock that. Still on 0. Right, let's have a quick look while that's doing that at our fields to see what type of growth stage they're on. They're on, I should say, growth stage 3, I would say. I don't think it's 2. It's not 4. It's not the one before it goes ready to harvest, but that is definitely... it's not all the same. That's a light green. That looks like stage 2. And this on this side, which was done sooner, is stage 3. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's the grass, isn't it? That strip, there's that strip of grass. So that needs cutting. Our little patch is growing again. It's not in the harvested state anymore, so that is, yeah. Right, anyway. The one thing we do need to do now is... Let me remind myself. Owned items. I don't think I did. No, I didn't, did I? I think I made mention of this a few episodes ago. Which was, yeah, we would need a... We've got the slurry dealer mod. Does that actually show you the prices now? There is a mod I found in the mod hub that actually adds this on so you can see how much... Yeah, it doesn't show you digestate because you can sell digestate at the slurry yard. So, if we are going to need... I'm not sure, we can't afford it brand new. It's under trailers, which is strange because it really, you would have thought it was under liquid transporters, but it's not. It's in this, I think. I'm sure it is. Oh, maybe it's not then. It is in is it in miscellaneous or is it in liquid? No, it's in miscellaneous, isn't it? God, the catch-all for things that don't fit other categories. There we go. Yes, the Trans 48 TC 18,500, but that doesn't mean to say we can't buy it second hand. We're going to need that. We are going to have to do second hand. And we will put a load trailer on at the back as well if we ever need to tow something else with it. Useful. Thank goodness for that fertiliser job. Let's go get that. And we'll do our first run of that digestate that we did earlier. Mind you, actually it makes more sense to let that completely drain out. Well, it depends on whether we could just repair this the proper way. I love this little tanker, it's amazing. Well, it's little, it looks little, but 48,000. I think this is one of those mods that is a bit of a TARDIS, which I do very much like. I used to always run with the 82 Studio ones, which is a little bit more realistic, but it got me into no end of trouble. Not that that's down to the trailer, I am not having a go at the trailer. More the person driving the trailer was at fault. In Greenwich Valley, me and a gatepost where we stored the slurry yard. Yes, we had many arguments, so £5 but we have got another piece of equipment that we need. Oh, I'd forgotten about that little beauty. At some point we're going to have to deal with that monster. Right now, oh, nearly. Right now, I want to start moving my equipment. I thought about this. I think the biogas plant is the place for storing our equipment. It is on paper hours, so yeah. I think it's fairly central as well. We could stick most of the stuff on this left hand side here, lined up. Eventually get a shed as well. Now then, where is the digest? Where is the... oh, it's there, that massive sticky out pipe. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Ooh. Let's turn time back down to 5. That's everything. And, ooh, wow, just under the full limit of this. One run. Wish you could see the price though, whether it's good, bad or ugly. Of course on hard it is not like it would normally be. This would... What is that? It's like wood chips. Ah. Yeah, when I cut those trees down it's... Ah, yes it did as well. It did send it somewhere. That's where it sent it. Right, let's go and earn our... I think this is our first bit of income from our own produce, isn't it? It will be. I love this mod by Missy B. This is absolutely probably my favourite mod. I'll have to explain what I mean by that. Obviously, I've got lots of fantastic mods, but this mod is probably responsible for nearly all our fortunes, or a goodly proportion of our fortunes on nearly all Let's Plays, because it is one of my go-to mods. It is an amazing mod. So yes, I have to tip my hat to Missy B, as she has netted me almost more money than any other mod in the game. Now, let's see, is that a floating chevron, or did I get that right? Yeah, that's not bad. Could be a lot worse. I've seen a lot worse. Right, let's see, how much will we net from this? We deserve a bit of good luck, hopefully, after the bad luck we had. Not bad, not bad. I'm quite... Oh, let's paint that. Proper grass colour. Zoom in a little. Brilliant. Let's redo grass that as well, because I'm not sure it grows unless you actually stick grass back on it, if I remember rightly. And I would like it to be part of our field. Again, even if just... We will eventually do this properly and plant and plough and everything, but for now we'll make do with meadow grass. That'll do me. Should grow again now. Lovely jubbly. Excellent. That's something we could do. Cheers, but not now. This has definitely been a long session with the excitement of... Well, I think what we'll do though, we will run into the end of the day to see what we get from the biogas. I'm not expecting miracles, because if I remember rightly, silage pays terribly on hard mode. Is it? It is silage is 150. Yeah. So although it was thousands and thousands, we aren't going to make an awful lot from that. Definitely not. Now, let's remind myself. Does manure pay? Marginally more. We're not talking a lot. Oh, silly me. Truthfully speaking, we're probably best to leave this on this slurry yard, which is so we know where it always is. I like to have a place for everything. It doesn't always work out to plan, but let's leave this on that so we know where it is then, and it's not getting in the way at the shop or at the biogas plant. It's not like it's far to the biogas plant from here, is it? Right, so then let's run over to our house. Oh, I know. We want to place the windmill. I know a good place for it, near our house, actually. Oh, why not here? Because this is a wasted bit of field and it's quite flat. We're never going to be able to do much with that corner because of that plant in the middle. So, another piece of AJ Tech. That's as a second and final placeable to earn us passive income. It's just going to take half of the money we've got, but there we go, I love the windmill. Let's stick that. Let's stick it on the grass and hide it. Oh no, it will let us do it. I know that bit behind it's wasted, but is there a way we can position that not badly? I can still get to the around it to perhaps store a bit of something if we're clever. It's going to stick out slightly. It's about as good as it gets. And I don't really know that we're going to store much by that. We shall see. Maybe let's just see how much before I... Oh no, yeah, smash in. Yeah, you can see a bit of the tiny bit sticking out on the side. That's typical. Oh dear me. Oh well. I've seen worse. It could be... Now, to be honest, I think what I'm going to do is... This is something who, for people in Great Britain, will understand where I'm coming from this. Let's sell that. Now, there is a detective in Britain called Jonathan Creek who lives in a windmill, so it does seem quite appropriate, at least temporarily, until we buy our proper... that I think we should use another AJ Tech piece of equipment. Yes, I know it says only one item allowed per farm, but it doesn't mean to say it won't let me place it. Oh look, there we go. It may have moaned, but it still allowed me to do it. So there we go. That is our new sleep trigger. This is where we are going to rest our weary head. I'm thinking about this, right, let's... One other mod. Oh no, it seems silly. I was going to place a tool trigger, but it seems silly. The shop's only up the road. It's the most ridiculous thing you'd ever do. Right, anyway. Let's park the tractor there. And we shall speed up time, just so as we can get till... Let's speed up time till 8. Then we'll sleep, and we shall see what we get. We shall end the episode. Hours, 8 till 7. Ah, 778 biogas. Not bad at all. Oh, in fact, that's taken us back to as if we didn't just buy the windmill, so that's excellent. That's actually paid for our windmill, so that's paid for our house. So we're still at a respectable amount of income. I'm trying to think things we're going to need. We have. Let's have a quick look before we just have a look at. Right, we've got the slurry yard. There's one more mod that I'd like to do, and that is. I wish I could. We've got everything for doing that. What I would like to do is love the new. I don't know if anybody's found this yet. The compost mod. Used this on a couple of Let's Plays. Absolutely amazing. No, that's true. That's a shame actually. If I'd have done that better. Let's see if we can put this in the biogas plant. I don't think we can. I don't think there's enough room, but let's have a look. No, I'm going to take up way too much. Oh, I don't know though. Is that slurry? Doesn't do anything there, does it? I don't suppose that would really hurt if we stuck that in there. Let's stick that on there. Yeah, it's not really going to be in the way. It's not going to alter the footprint of the yard. We go back as much as possible. It isn't a sell point, is it? Or is it? Am I blocking a sell point? Let's have a look on the map first. I don't want to be doing anything silly. What is that? It's there. No, it's nothing. Where is it? Hang on a minute. Switch that up a minute. Let's have a look. Actually, is there enough room for that on that side of the... Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a sell point there. So no, it isn't going to hurt if I stick that in there. So let's go with it. Let's do it further to the right though, and as far back as we can. No, in fact, it makes more sense to the middle. Then you can get everywhere that you're supposed to be able to get to. Yeah, that looks nice. I think I can go back just a touch, and it is just a touch. Oh, yeah, perfect. That is almost perfect. It's on the middle. We're not blocking anything to the right or the left. Committed. Excellent. Right, so 20 grand left, and now I would do a shed, but I don't know. I want to keep a bit of rainy day money, to be honest. Let's have a look at our contracts to see if anything has come in today. Fertilising. Not bad. Would earn 11, field 2. Let's have a look. Can't be massive though, can they? But that's not the point. Field 2 is there, and field 11. Wow, they're really close. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Make that the very last thing that we do today, because that truly isn't going to take very long. They're both small fields, so let's do that, and then we're going to call it a day. Let's accept those contracts though first. Really help, won't it? Yes, we accept. Accept and accept. Right. I wonder if our other field has still growing or whether it's actually grown, because that is our next thing, would be to, now that is to do a bigger grass cut, to do some more silage. Ooh, I didn't cut that very well, and I've got that tree to deal with at some point. We are going to have to buy a chainsaw. I'm not hiring the... Ooh, I haven't done that, have I? F11. We are adding the 3,000 that we discussed, the wages, and the 300. So 3,000. While I remember, or I will forget. Right, so now... Remind me where I dropped off the... Oh, I think I didn't drop it off. It's on the fence, isn't it? Which is, if I remember rightly, we left by field 43, didn't we? Or did I? Oh, okay. No. We left there. Okay. To be topping that up. I think I'm going to do this manually because these are only small fields, so I'm not going to faff around. But I am going to shut up and we can time lapse this. Oh, I don't know. It's not worth it, is it? They're only tiny. As I talk, so it is field 2 on the right, which is past the grass field. And then field 11, which is that weird one. I've done one, I think I did the cultivating on field 11. There's our slurry. Oh, is the grass grown already on that? The planted grass, it looks like it's growing stage. Alright, okay. Field 2 coming up on the right. Ah, it's just a bit of a sharp embankment. I'm coming out your way so you can get by. Right. I do have access to this land. I do, honest. Right, I'm going to hush my mouth and I'm going to do this and the contract across the road, and then I'm going to say my customary... In fact, I'm going to say my farewells now, because I'm going to end the session as soon as I've done this, and I'm going to time-lapse this from the point when I stop talking onwards. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue. I am so chuffed with where our progress has gone. I cannot believe that we're on hard economy, and I personally feel that we have done really, really well. I mean, we have worked hard and we have had some horrible curveballs, but I still think we've dealt with them well. And although they sting a bit, especially the baling one, I still think we've done really well. So, yeah, I'm going to say I hope you continue on this journey with me on our farm. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to say goodbye for now, even though I'm going to do the time lapse. So I'm going to see you on the